Hey, First Church, I hope that you are having a great week. I hope that your Advent season is going wonderfully, that you are really taking some time to prepare your heart each day, each week for the coming of Christ among us. One of the ways that we've been doing that in worship each week is we are exploring with the prophet Isaiah in the Old Testament what it means to embrace the light of Christ. And we did that this past weekend by looking at Isaiah chapter 9 and specifically verse 6, which reminds us of the many dimensions of the light of Christ, the fullness of the dimensions of the light of Christ. And Isaiah unpacks that for us by giving us titles such as Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And one of the things I'd encourage you to do this week was to take some time, even 5 minutes, and just dwell on the light of Christ and receive the gifts found in those titles that Isaiah gives to us. So my hope this week is that you are doing that somewhere at some point with your family or by yourself in the morning, in the evening, whenever it works for you. And my prayer is that we are receiving whatever gifts we need in the light of Christ this week. So if you need comfort and understanding, may we understand Christ this week as Wonderful Counselor. If we need power and strength, may we understand God this week as Mighty God. If we need this week a reminder that God's love never ends, may we receive Christ as Everlasting Father, the one who goes on forever. And if this week we're just carrying a lot of weight on our shoulders and feeling anxiety and stress, may we receive the gift of peace from Christ as our Prince of Peace. I don't know what it is that you may need this week, First Church, but I invite you to receive the fullness of the light of Christ. And again, as you do that, I reminded you, take some time, light a physical candle, but let that be a reminder of receiving in our own hearts and our own souls the light of Christ. It is a wonderful, wonderful gift that God gives to us and reminds us of at this time of the year. So First Church, I invite you to do that this week. And I also want to be inviting you, please be thinking and praying about who you can invite to experience the light of Christ for themselves. And one of the great ways that we can do that is who can we bring and share the light of Christ this year at our Christmas Eve services. So check out our website for more information on those services, but please be thinking and praying about who you can invite. Everyone desires the gifts found in the light of Christ, and we celebrate at this time of year that Christ offers those gifts to us, and that they are found in this tiny baby boy, born in a manger in Bethlehem, to share the light of Christ, the light with us in our world. Blessings, First Church. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Let us continue to love, celebrate, and live in the light of Christ.